was it a couple weeks ago or was it last weekend? Last weekend, right? We tried to go here. We tried to come over to tourist home for lunch, and it was super busy. And now we're here on Saturday. It's 10:30 or a little after that, and hopefully it won't be that busy because I'm really craving Eggs Benedict. They have this little barn thing out here in the patio area. I mean, not the outside area, whatever. And it's nice because you can be outside, but not have the sun pounding down. It's a pretty warm day. I mean, for almost being October, it's so weird. So I love this Eggs Benedict. It's a Florentine, so it doesn't have any meat, and it has greens and avocado and roasted tomatoes, and then these are their country potatoes on the side have sweet potatoes as well as regular potatoes. It's so yummy. I'm kind of obsessed these days. So we are headed down. We have Monica with us. We're headed over to this thing called not Oktoberfest, but Oktoberfest, and it's 8 different breweries in town, and they're doing a beer tasting, and it's supposed to be music and food, and we're meeting some friends there. So you pay for these tickets, and then you can go to different booths and get a taster of different kinds of beer. So it's been kind of fun, and then they have games and contests and all that. And Monica's getting all kinds of attention.
Yeah! Come on! Blow the whistle! Get it! Yeah!
This is human foosball. Monica is totally worn out. Everybody here at this event has been stopping her and talking to her and asking about her and loving her. Hey guys, forgive the frizzy hair. With all the moisture we've been getting around here, when I go walking, my hair just frizzes out. There's a part of me that's going to be really happy when things dry out around here and I have my Flagstaff hair back. Anyway, I just went walking. So it's the first training walk for the half marathon I'm doing in January, and I'm doing the race with my former dean. So she's never done a race before, and when we were at my retirement luncheon in May, we were just kind of chatting, and we were talking about diet and what we do for trying to stay in shape and stuff like that. And so I was telling her about these races, and she said, okay, wait, I'm really interested in that. She said, can I do one with you? So anyway, she's been kind of getting her walking going over the summer, and then our plan was to start increasing our walking. We only did 4 miles today. Today was just sort of establishing our pace together, and we kind of had to work on that a little. She's 5'2", and so she's quite a bit, and I'm 5'7", so our stride is a little bit different, so you just kind of have to work on that when you're walking with somebody. But we will start to increase now. Every week we'll go a mile farther until we get up to 12 miles. So I'm heading home to de-sweat myself, and then I have an appointment at the dentist. I'm getting a crown put on my very back molar on the bottom. I think I mentioned this before, but I have a crack in my tooth, and I've been getting some pain in my jaw, and I don't know if it's because of the crack in the tooth or if it's that jaw issue that I was having. I'm kind of hoping it's the tooth. Last week when I went or 2 weeks ago when I went to the dentist, and he said, man, jaw things are really hard. He said, they just really don't go away. And he said, with a tooth, you can fix it. And he said, jaw things are tough.
And so then when he examined my, you know, had me do this test and did an x-ray and all that kind of stuff, he said, you know, he kind of looks at me and says, unfortunately, he goes, I think it's your tooth. I think we're gonna have to. And I looked at him and I said, yay? I mean, like, wouldn't I want it to be my tooth instead of my jaw? But so I have no idea what it's like to get a crown. Never had one before, and so I don't know how long it takes or anything. But my appointment for that is at 10:30, and hopefully it won't make me like not able to talk or whatever. Okay, so I have my crown and my face is very numb. I keep feeling like when I put my teeth together, like I'm biting on my tongue, and I don't really know. Can you tell my mouth is? Anyway, so I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking right now because I feel like I've been like sucking on ice on this side of my mouth, and you know how that sort of numbs up your tongue, but this is worse. Yeah, so I have a temporary crown in there right now, and apparently in like 3 weeks the permanent one will be ready. So they sent me away with some temporary cement, so if it happens to come out, then I can put it back in, especially, you know, since we're going to be going out of town, and so, you know, at any point in the 3 weeks the thing could pop off and I have to be able to put it back on. So there it is, my first crown. Hi guys, it's Tuesday. I'm waiting for my mom to pick me up. She needs me to help her change out some paintings at the gallery. So I'm gonna go over and do that. And then it is time for me to redo my nails. So I'm gonna be doing that today. I have a couple of other errands to run today. I cracked the screen on my iPhone. I was so bummed. I mean, I've dropped my phone a million times, right? And I have it in a case, and I keep like like a screen cover on it that is supposed to, it actually does work in, it's tempered glass, and so if you drop your phone, it keeps the screen, it keeps it stable so that it doesn't break. And I've dropped my phone a million times and have never cracked the screen. And what happened this time is I dropped it in a parking lot, and just the way it hit the ground, the screen, the cover, the tempered glass cover, didn't break at all, but the screen underneath it just, you know, cracked all over the place. So there is a place in town called Fix It Mobile, I think it is, and they apparently fix stuff like that, like same day. So I'm gonna go over there and see if they can put a new glass top on my phone. Monica is laying here on the back of the couch. Hi, Monica. Yes, yes. She was acting really shrinky yesterday. I think her ears, just because we've been putting stuff in them. Look at her. How cute are you? How cute are you? You're just so tiny. Yeah. Anyway, so her ears are getting better. She seems like she's feeling better today. And so that's good, but she does not like the stuff that we're putting in her ears. We have to put a cleaner in her ears in the morning. So we fill her ear completely, both, you know, we have to do it to both sides, and we fill it completely with this liquid, which she absolutely hates, and I can imagine doesn't, you know, feel the best. Probably sounds really weird to her, and then we have to kind of squeeze around and massage the ear canal, and that's just to keep it clean. And there's also some kind of a drying agent in this cleanser that keeps the ear dried out so that it's not a good host for stuff to grow. And then at night we put in drops of the medicine, and it seemed like by last night she'd sort of turned a corner, and today definitely she seems, I mean, she always has sleepy time in the morning, but for the most part she seems like she's a little bit perkier than she has been the last several days. So hopefully that means that she is on the mend. Also wanted to tell you that I'm going to be filming a few more videos today for my other channel, BusyBeingJen. I'm going to be putting up one for empties for September, and then also essential oils favorite video, kind of some of the oils that I've been loving lately. And then I have another one that's going to be coming up that is, planning for a trip. Just kind of some of the things that I do to get ready for a trip. So you might want to be looking over on my other channel, Busy Being Jen, for those videos. Also, thank you to those of you who've given recommendations or suggestions or feedback about what you'd like to see in my vlog videos. I've had people say that you're interested in like what kind of tea I'm drinking, what YouTube channels I like to watch, what books I'm reading. What else? People said that they like the cooking stuff and products that I buy, interested in those things. Somebody said, you know, are you still walking? Because I'd love to see some of your walking chats. So, just whatever suggestions you have or feedback about things that you'd like to see on the vlog channel is really helpful for me. I just don't want to do stuff that's just kind of boring for you guys. So your input is truly appreciated. So I'm going to close out this vlog. I know it was a little bit short this time, but the next one's going to have trip preparations and all that kind of stuff. So you can stay tuned for that. One thing that just kind of popped into my head, I've been thinking about, you know, John and I have been going and doing, you know, different fun things around town, and like that beer fest we went to. We would not probably normally have gone to that, but our friends who just moved up here wanted to go, and they're kind of all into experiencing Flagstaff, and so we went. And I was really happy that we went to that and started to think about how sometimes when we live someplace, we can just sort of, okay, Monica, we can just sort of get into, you know, just a routine of doing nothing. And it, you know, I think it's important just to, you know, kind of shake things up and do new things. And so I would encourage you, especially if you live in a place where you've lived for a long time. I did this when I was in my 20s. I guess I was in my, I don't know, mid to late 20s, and my roommate and I decided that we wanted to just sort of vacation where we lived. Not really a staycation, but around the state. So we started out by going over to the Chamber of Commerce, and we got information about all kinds of events that were going on and places to go. And we just started doing stuff. We'd hop in the car and drive 2 hours and go, you know, someplace that we hadn't been to before or hadn't been to in a long time. And I just know that for a time in my life where I sort of felt like I'd stagnated, and this is before I was married, it just kind of perked things up. And so maybe you can do that. Maybe you can look up events in your area or go to the Chamber of Commerce and, you know, just go someplace, go hiking, go sightseeing, act like a tourist in the state where you live. So maybe that will help you to have some fun in the coming month or so. And I will have more fun things to show you as well. So I will see you next time on the next vlog. Bye, guys.